guys, it's me, Mick. I am back. I know I didn't record last week. I've been crazy busy, and I know we all know that the number one reason you don't make sales is why? Because you're not listing. I try to get on there and do what I can, but I have not really been listing much. I've tried at least one thing a day. One listing a day. But I've had so much crazy stuff going on. My life is busy. Yesterday, the vet's at noon. I get up at 5:45, get my daughter up, work from my phone, sharing, answering questions, emails, checking all my platforms, checking Facebook, because I do have some stuff on there, but that, I just don't really, nothing happens there much. That's more for like the bigger items, which I don't really have a lot of. I like to get things that are shippable because that's where my majority of my sales come from. But so I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I don't know. So I only get like from 9 to 1:30 to work, typically during the day. That's 4.5 hours because of my toddler. Come home from picking him up from preschool, and then do some yoga. Oh, and I pick my daughter up, and I come home, do some yoga, cook, run my daughter to work. She works Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. She's a busser, hostess type thing. She makes good money plus tips, and she's 15, so but yeah, I don't get a lot of time. And today there's an auction for the family, for my in-laws. Lived in their house for like 47, 48 years. The first auction's today, the second one's Saturday, so I don't get much time. And I did list something, a Skylander lot, and then I realized I mixed it up with another lot, so now I have to go in and fix everything, and that like stinks. So, but anyways, I was watching Leslie's. I was getting caught up on hers, a passion reseller, on her IGTVs. I was a few behind, and I'm about to listen to her podcast, but while I fix this listing, but I wanted to, my son, listen to podcast 51, if you were wondering where I'm at. It's her latest, but anyways, I want to come on. I know I said I wanted to do this weekly. I know this isn't all about reselling information. It's kind of like blah out there with my whole life. I feel like I had some stuff and now I lost it. I really need to write notes. I've been trying this new thing where every morning when I wake up and I do my little things in the morning on my phone, I want to go and follow 50 people and share 50 items and share my own closet first thing, like around 6ish in the morning. That's kind of like my new thing I'm trying to do. We'll see how that goes. I literally just started it, so I don't even have any information on the outcome, but when I do, I will share. And I gotta get photos taken. I'm behind on everything, but I just wanted to come on and say hello. Let's see what else going on. Oh, my fibromyalgia's been acting up a lot since the weather changed. Since I think it's the season changing into fall. It seems to be a complaint a lot of people have with flares from their fibro. My legs, especially my right one, but my legs have been on crazy. My wrist was kind of hurting yesterday from hitting the share buttons. They got the something, I don't know what it was. But yeah, I've been in kind of some pain. That's why, I'm trying to get this yoga in, trying new remedies, trying new ideas to help with this pain. I go back to my pain management next month, or maybe this month, because it is October. I do go to my dictation. Is that what it's called? To my deposition for my accident from last summer not this summer that we just had, the one before that, for my Jeep that I had for 15 whole days. And the guy hit me front, you know, bam, like bumper cars. So I have a court deposition for that at the end of the month, 22nd or something. I'm nervous because I don't even know why, because I don't know what's going on. So you're just like uncomfortable. If I was a pro at it, then probably be okay, you know. But since, you know, I don't just go around getting in accidents for fun, because who does that? I have no idea. Not me. They're pretty freaking scary. But anyways, I know I'm rambling. I did have some notes to tell you guys, and I don't even know what happened to those to talk about, but I don't know what happened to those. My dogs don't have heartworms. Hey, they passed that test yesterday. They got their flea pill. They're good to go. My daughter is doing good. I don't know. I need to write notes. But I wanted to come on here anyways for a second. Also, I do want to say, if you don't know about the whole climate thing, maybe you should look into it. Look up for Greta Thunberg. I don't know, I share her all the time. My daughter and niece has been talking about straws and the turtles and save the turtles and wanting metal straws and all this stuff. And I really just thought it was a fad. I don't know. They come off with all kinds of stuff. And then I kind of kept coming across some, from me, you know, like sharing things about that, because the turtles and straws kind of, I think, is what inspired little pop-ups to pop up. And so I'd watch, and it's kind of really bad. I think we are where I thought we might be in 100 years from now because of the whole climate thing. Like in 8 years, the ozone layer is gonna be gone, and the oxygen's gonna be hard. Everybody's gonna get sick, and people are gonna die. Basically, Earth is dying, and I know people don't want to be lectured. Some people don't believe in this, but there's scientific evidence. And this little 16-year-old girl who was inspired because she saw the children striking about something, maybe it was a shooting at a school or something, so American children were striking about that, gave her the idea to finally, because she had learned about it and then was depressed for some years, and then she seen the strike, so she's like, I know what I'm gonna do. And that little girl went and sat in front of a government building, I can't remember, and all by herself with a sign, her own little strike. Because she's scared, like, Earth's dying. And it took her some years, but finally people were catching on, and September 20th through the 27th was this huge strike for climate change all over the globe, countries everywhere, and it was all inspired by Greta. She is amazing. She is literally my personal hero. Like, she wants to save the world, and I know that I'm older, and even if we make it past the 8 years, it has to go on further than that. And like, what about my children, or Jack's, or, you know, all these kids we love now and the ones we will love. I know my time is running out, but guys, go check her out. Look into the climate change, Fridays for Future, and just all kinds of stuff, because it's actually really scary. I felt sick and depressed for a couple days once I learned everything. So now I'm trying to change a lot of stuff that I'm doing, and I suggest you do too. The biggest and worst thing is the plastic. Adidas took plastic bottles from the ocean and made shoes out of them to clean up the ocean, made shoes out of them, and sold like $17 million worth of those shoes last year. So there are some people stepping up, but all the little help adds up to a big change. Number one thing we need to do is plant trees. So if you can plant trees, do not cut them down. I'm going to let you guys go. My time's running out. Have a good day.